Before we get into the video, I would just like to say that I'm going to be giving away a titanium white octane at 500 subscribers. So if you want a chance to enter into that giveaway, all you have to do is like, subscribe, and of course if you want to turn on post notifications, as well as comment your gamer tag down below with the platform that you play on. And best of luck, I'll get into the video now. Yo, what's going on? I hope everyone is having an amazing day, and I welcome you back to another video. And we're going to be starting off relatively strong here, spending 250 credits on a pretty good item actually. It's going to be gray zombos, which actually sell for around 400 to 500 credits. So I'm picking up for 150 under the minimum value, which is around what I pay for zombos. I'd maybe do 100 under the minimum value, but since gray is somewhat easy to sell, this is actually a very good pickup right there, because gray is pretty close to titanium white, so a few people are going to want that. So we should be able to get around 450 for it. It goes for 400 to 500, so once again paying 150 under min for that. And right here we're actually just going to be selling all of our non-crate very rares, and we're going to be selling them for 20 credits each, as well as selling our non-crate imports for 25 credits each. So that's quick sell on them, but I'm not going to really bother too much over the 10 credit difference on each of them, because it doesn't really make too much of a difference, and I can easily get a few more or buy them back at the same value. It's a little bit harder to get more than that, so I'm definitely not going to complain with that trade right there. So now our inventory is definitely looking a lot cleaner. We have very little items, and right here we're going to be picking up a dissolver for actually 950 credits, which is once again 150 credits under min. So on the bigger black markets I like to spend 150 under min. So like Dissolver, Mainframe, Dueling Dragons, anything like that, I like to go 150 under min. I'll probably do 100, but it's definitely not as much room for profit, and since there are so many of them out there, they're a little bit harder to sell. And in this trade right here, we're actually going to be picking up black OEMs for 800 credits. They go for 1,200 to 1,400, and as you can see, we've been doing a lot of trades with UKB. They're just a fan of the channel, and they're picking up these black OEMs for around like 700 credits, so we're both making profit right here. But hopefully I can make a little bit more and try to sell them for around 1,000 and make around 200 credit profit. So yeah, we're just going to do a lot of trades with them. We both make profit off of it, and it just works out for the both of us. So there's definitely trades like that once you get bigger into trading, where like you can just trade with your friends and stuff. So that's what I do a little bit. Obviously not too much, but right here we're going to be selling our Sky Blue Octane for 1,300 credits, because that's the minimum value. Once again, I like to sell most of my octanes, black markets, zombos, anything like that for the minimum to mid value. I'll always ask for the mid value, and then if I ever get offered the minimum, I'll definitely just take it, because I underpay for all of my items. And even if it's a slight underpay, I'll usually almost always take that, unless I like paid min for it or something, which I usually don't do unless it's a very good item. But we're going to be selling our pink fennec here for the mid value, which is 550 credits, and once again we underpaid, or we actually paid a pink bingo for that, which I think we paid like half price plus 50 for, which is very, very good. In this trade right here, it's a little bit sketchy, because I don't normally do item offers, especially big item offers like this, because there's so many items that I'm going to have to sell that are all a little bit tiny, but it's not a bad offer in the end. We're going to be spending they're going to be spending 460 credits, a title stream, lime standard, and a few other items, including orange thermal, I believe that is, which actually goes for quite a bit, because it looks somewhat like alpha boost. I personally don't think it does, but some other people do, so definitely want to have that in our inventory, because it should be a pretty good item to have and make profit with. But right here we're going to be picking up a black octane RLCS 2021 to 22 for 200 credits, and that goes for 600 to I believe 700 at the time of recording this. It might have changed since then, but once again, RLCS items are the way to go, because we're going to be making 400 credit profit off of this one item if we're able to sell it for just the minimum value, and since it's black, it should be a little bit easier to sell. And right here, I highly advise that you guys stay away from painted black markets, especially if they're not titanium white or black, or crimson or sky blue, any of the popular colors. But since I'm underpaying by 500 here on this lime neural agitator, I'm like, I might as well, because it's also striker, so it should sell a little bit easier. But once again, like, if you guys want to make profit, this is a good way to do it. You just got to be a little bit careful because they're extremely hard to sell. But for the last trade of the video, it's going to be an insane one. We're going to be spending 9,750 credits, a purple slipstream, 2 black OEMs, a white breakout, and our black octane LCS 2021 to 2022 for a white octane. So we're offering a 14k offer, and this was when white octane was 13 to 14k, so it's not a bad offer right there, especially in items that we underpaid heavily for. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.